Have you ever wondered how some people seem to start with absolutely nothing? No wealthy family, no powerful connections, no special opportunities, and somehow they still manage to build a successful life, while others stay stuck in the same place for years. It's tempting to call it luck. But psychology tells us that luck isn't the whole story. People who manage to build wealth from the ground up often develop certain psychological patterns that give them an advantage over time. And the most interesting part? These patterns can be learned. 1. They learn to delay gratification. One of the most powerful psychological traits associated with long-term success is the ability to delay gratification. People who build wealth often learn to tolerate short-term discomfort in exchange for a better future. While others spend money to feel good right now, they're willing to sacrifice temporary pleasure for long-term freedom. They understand something most people ignore. You don't build a better future by constantly rewarding yourself in the present. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, you strengthen your ability to think beyond today, and over years. Those small decisions can create a massive difference. 2. They stop identifying as poor. The second shift happens in their identity. Many people don't just experience financial difficulty. They begin to see it as part of who they are. They start thinking, people like me never become successful. That lifestyle isn't for someone like me. I'll always struggle with money. And when those beliefs become part of your identity, your behavior often follows. But people who successfully change their circumstances often change their self-image first. Their bank account may still be the same, their environment may still be the same, but the way they see themselves is different. They stop asking, "Why am I poor?" and start asking, "What would I need to learn to change my situation?" That question changes everything. 3. They become less emotionally reactive. The third trait is emotional control. Building wealth is rarely a straight line. There will be rejection, failure, embarrassment, doubt, unexpected problems. People who build something meaningful still experience these emotions. They simply become better at not letting temporary emotions control permanent decisions. They don't panic every time something goes wrong. They don't quit because they had a bad week. And they don't make major decisions simply because they feel frustrated in the moment. They learn to pause, think, and then act. That emotional stability allows them to stay consistent when other people give up. 4. They develop a high tolerance for uncertainty. The fourth trait is something most people naturally avoid: uncertainty. Building wealth from nothing often means making decisions without knowing exactly how things will turn out. There are no guarantees, no perfect timing, no certainty that your first idea will work, and that's uncomfortable. The human brain naturally prefers safety and predictability, but people who create extraordinary results often become comfortable taking calculated risks before they have complete certainty. They understand that waiting until everything feels safe can mean waiting forever. They don't need to know exactly how the story ends, they just need to know what the next step is. 5. They focus on skills, not status. And finally, they focus on becoming valuable before trying to look successful. A lot of people chase the appearance of wealth, expensive clothes, luxury cars, social media validation. They want to look successful before they actually become successful. But people who build wealth tend to think differently. They invest in skills, communication, sales, technology, leadership, problem solving. Skills create value, and value creates opportunities. Their question isn't, "How can I look successful?" It's, "How can I become so valuable that opportunities start looking for me?" That shift in focus can completely change the way you approach your life. The bigger picture. None of these traits guarantee wealth, but together they create something powerful: a mindset built for the long game, the ability to delay pleasure, the ability to change your identity, the ability to control your emotions, the ability to tolerate uncertainty, and the ability to build valuable skills. Most people want the results, but they don't want to develop the person capable of producing those results. And maybe that's the real difference. Because building wealth isn't only about making more money, It's about becoming the kind of person who can create, protect, and grow value over time. So if you're starting from nothing, don't focus only on how far behind you are. Focus on who you're becoming, because your circumstances can change. But first, your mind has to change. If you want to understand the hidden psychology behind success, money, human behavior, and personal growth, subscribe to the channel. Because once you understand why people think, act, and succeed differently, you start seeing your own life in a completely different way.